there's electrons streaming to the right. Now electrons are invisible, okay? So in this tube it's inside of a vacuum tube, but they have put a little bit of argon gas. And when the electrons hit the argon, it glows so that we can see something, right? So we got electrons streaming to the right, and if I put a magnet near it, we can deflect the path, right?
Gnarly.
So
That's actually pretty cool.
a magnetic field from the magnet exerts a magnetic force on charges that are moving. Okay? So you can see how it deflects, right?
Can you shoot them out?
What's that?
Can you shoot them out?
Oh, well, they are shooting them.
Through the glass?
You know, that's a good question. They're probably mostly being stopped by the glass. I wouldn't know, because once they get outside here, you wouldn't be able to see them anyway. Now, instead of using a magnet to make the magnetic field, I can use these coils like we were talking about. So let's say the current is flowing around counterclockwise. We would know from the right-hand rule, magnetic field will be pointing out towards you. So let me turn on the current in the coils, and we'll see how it, oh yeah, it says deflecting the electrons now, right? And I keep increasing the strength, curve it more and more, and we can get the full circle.
That's
right?
That's raw.
So the electrons are doing a circle. Right? And the more I turn up the field, the tighter the circle. Right?
Because it's strong.
Okay. So what do we learn about circular motion? Things don't normally do circles, right? To do a circle, there has to be a what kind of force?
Centripetal?
A centripetal force. Right? So here's the point. Magnetic fields exert centripetal force on charges. They always make them do a circle. Okay. Now what if I increase the velocity of the electrons, make them go faster? Then it gets wider again, right? Because they have more inertia. Right? If I make them slower, then I get a tighter circle. Right? But if I pull down the current so the field is not as strong, then it gets wider. Now another cool thing I can do is I can rotate this whole base, right? Because when the field is off, the electrons are moving to the right. Okay. When the field is on, then they do the circle. But if I rotate it so I point the electrons toward you, right? Now the electrons are moving this way, and look, there's no deflection. Okay. So when the velocity is parallel with the field lines, nothing. They actually have to be perpendicular to the field to be deflected. Now if I kind of put it halfway in between, so some of the velocity is perpendicular, and then you get the spiral. See that corkscrew shape?
I wonder if you can make
Maybe if you look from the side, you can see it better. It makes kind of a...
What if you can make a Tupac hologram out of that?
We can do it that way, or do it this way.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Can you make Tupac reappear?
Alright, so I think that's enough. You can turn off the cameras.